How came she by the light?
She is light by her continually. It's her command.
You see, her eyes are open. What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It's an accustomed action with her. Thus, washing your hands, she does this continuously.
Yet there's a spot.
Oh. Do you mark that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What will those hands never be clean? No more, oh that my lord, no more of that. You mar with the starting.
Go to. You have known what you have should not.
She had spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia could not sweeten this little hands. Oh, oh, oh.
What a sigh is there. The heart is sorely charged.
What a sigh there in my bosom of dignity.
Well.
Pray God be sir.
This disease is beyond my practice, yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep, who have died wholly in their beds.
Wash your hands, put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on his grave.
Even so?
To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come on. Give me your hands.
Will she go to bed now?
Directly.
Unnatural deeds do unnatural troubles.
Good night, Doctor. The English power is led by Malcolm, his uncle Stuart and the great Macbeth.
Near Burnham Wood. Shall we meet them? That's the way they're coming.
Who knows if Donaldane will be there with his brother?
For certain, sir, he is not.
What does the tyrant?
Great Dunsinane he strongly fortifies.
Who then shall blame his pesters senses to recoil?
Well, we'll march on to give obedience where 'tis truly owed. We'll meet the medicine of the sticky wheel, and then with pour we in our country's purge, each drop of us.
We'll make the march toward Burnham.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all, till Burnham would remove to Dunsinane. I cannot tame with fear. What's the boy, Malcolm? Was he not born of a woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man that's born of a woman shall ever have the power upon thee. Then fly, false danes, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee black, though cream-faced loon. Where goes thou the goose look?
There's 10,000
Geese, villains?
soldiers, sir.
Go prick thy face and overread thy fear. Thou lily-livered boy, what soldier's patch? Theft of thy soul, those lining cheeks of thine are consolers to fear. What soldiers were they faced?
The English force so pleased you.
Take they face hence.
Where's your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported.
I'll fight till my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armor.
'Tis not needed.
I'll put it on, send out more horses the country round. Hang those to talk of fear. Give me my armor. How does your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she used trouble with the thick coming fancies that kept her from rest.
Cure her of that. Cleanse the stuff bosom of the perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart.
Must minister to himself. Do I need this?
Come, put my armor on. Give me my staff. Satan, send out. What for these English hens? Hairstyle of them?
Ah, my good lord, your royal preparation makes us hear something.
Bring it after me. I will not be afraid of death in vain, till Burman forest to the Destinine.
Were I from Dunshane, away and clear, prophet again should hardly draw me here.
What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham, let every soldier hewn down a bow and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our hosts and make discovery in recording.
We learn no other but the confident tyrant keeps us still in Dunsinane, and will endure our setting down before us.
'Tis his main hope, for where this advantage to be given, both more and less, have given him the revolt, and none served with him but constrained things whose hearts are absent too.
What is that noise?
It's the cry of a woman, my good lord.
Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Thou comest to use thy tongue, the story quickly.
Gracious Lord, I should report that which I say saw, but now not how I do.
Well, say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon, methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Not so. Within the 3-mile May, you see it coming. I say a moving grove.
If thou speak false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive.
Now near enough, your lovely screens throw down, and show like those you are, your worthy uncle, shall with your cousins, your right noble son, lead our first battle, worthy Macduff, and we shall take upon what else remains to do, according to your order.
Fare you well. Do we find the tyrant's power tonight? Let us be in, if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak, give them all breath, those clamorous of blood and death. They have tied me to a stake, I cannot fly, but bear-like I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of a woman? Such a one I may not fear.
What is thy name?
Thou be afraid to hear it.
No, thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, tyrant, with a sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou was born of a woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brainless by men that's a woman born. Tyrant, show thy face, if thou best slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wrecked kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their slaves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge. I sleep again, undeeded. There thou shouldest be. By this great clatter, one of the greatest notes seems brooded. Let me find him, fortune, and beg I more not.
This way, my lord, the castles gently render, the tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day almost it professors itself, and little is to do.
We have met with the foes that strike besides us.
Enter the castle.
Why should I play thy Roman fool and die on my own sword? Why as I save lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but go thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words, my voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Thou lowest labor, as easy mayest thou in turch and air, with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crest. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one born of woman.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hasn't served tell thee. Macduff was from his mother's groom ultimately ripped. Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man, the which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in unshrinking station, where he fought, but like a man he died. Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he hits before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then God's soldiers be he. Had I as many sons as I have heirs, I would not wish them to be fair their death, and so his knell is gnarled.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he's parted well, and he's paid his score, and so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort. Look, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl. Hail, King of Scotland!
My Thanes and Kingsmen henceforth be earls, the first to ever Scotland in such an honoured name. So thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.